How to be the Floyd Mayweather Jr. of your market and win. Part 1. I have just seen a magazine headline reporting last year a sportsman called Floyd Mayweather Jr. was the highest paid sportsman globally for the second year running. Now, this is not something which interests me by itself, because somebody has to be the highest paid. I mean, big deal, it's just a list. No, what is interesting to me is the fact that this athlete has got to the top of his profession, if you believe what the reports suggest, with a non-crowd pleasing boxing style. He is getting paid the most while delivering a boring end product. He apparently runs away from the brawler type opposition and does not have explosive Mike Tyson-esque knockout power, but he still commands record pay-per-view numbers. That's people paying to scoff potato chips in their living rooms to see him perform. People paying to supposedly be bored out of their skulls. And how about that? Well, I'm not sure I believe what this report is suggesting. Just a little glance through Wikipedia will reveal a boxer who is anything but a boring character. A rap sheet that includes misdemeanors, jail stints and battery, all while keeping himself clean in the boxing ring. This boxer has a life that is anything but boring, and apparently what comes out of his mouth adds acid to the fire for his detractors on a regular basis. You can call me skeptical if you like, but something about all this seems carefully crafted and planned to me, carefully packaged for maximum financial gain. A clean living, highly disciplined, dedicated master boxer technician who is dedicated to his craft inside the ring and outside the ring with his diet. He's never a pound overweight. All of a sudden regularly loses control outside of the ring. See, my hunch is a lot of the behavior is carefully considered to create and perpetuate an image of a bad boy for maximum financial gain. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has clearly found a formula for his success. Positioning is key, and in his case, he is defending the position of being the controversial villain in his marketplace. So how can he get away with this and still deliver a boring product? My friend, this is where the genius truly is. By painting himself as the standout villain, the guy who you would love to hate, by definition this means anyone who is facing him is immediately in the position of the good guy or plucky hero who is in the perfect position to rid the world of this bad man. The casual observer of boxing will see what most people see when they watch a Floyd Mayweather Jr. bout. They'll see great footwork, running away and around his opposition, and no knockout blows. This is almost guaranteed. But it is the casual observers, I'm sure, who buy the most pay-per-view tickets. Why? Just think about this for a second. If you are the supervillain who is good at what you do, you are going to have a loyal fan base. But the supervillain tag gets you more people buying tickets just to see another good guy give you the beating you deserve and knock you down a peg or two. And if the villain is exceptionally good at what they do, this good guy opponent takes on the plucky underdog character by default, and you get a further boost as people now root for the good guy over as the underdog. So as long as Floyd Mayweather can keep people hating him and keep on winning, okay, the more the haters will pay to see his block get knocked off. So what does this mean for your marketing? Does it mean you should court controversy and be a terrible person in public? No, it does not. But there are two important lessons, I believe. The first lesson you need to pay close attention to: the positioning you want in your marketplace. We all want to be liked by our customers, but what do you want to be liked for? I'm sure if you lined up your customers along a wall and asked them all, one by one, what they liked about doing business with you, there would be a large percentage of them who would say a similar thing. You could choose this position and run with that. The key is to choose one. The second thing, which I feel is important, is to embrace the haters. Another way of saying this is, the stronger you choose and define your position in the marketplace, the more you alienate customers who just don't get it. The same way a lot of computer and phone users don't get why Apple is so popular with its customers. I mean, can't Apple lovers see that the iPad and mini iPad are just larger versions of their iPhones, yet all three cost pretty much the same? And most Apple customers have at least 2, if not 3, during their product buying cycle. Apple are the villains of the computer world, yet people pay the most for their products. The positioning you choose becomes your persona, which guides the packaging of your boring product. The character you give to it. So who wants to be a goody-goody two-shoes anyway?